This is an article that came out November 26, 2017. Fox 13, Salt Lake City, and I will leave the link to this article in the description box. Now, Utah was one of those places that said their drug overdose deaths were low, but I'm not buying it. Just because of the demographics now, they're coming out with kind of a different story. So this is fentanyl related overdose deaths in Utah increase 78% in 2016. According to the Utah Health Status Update made by the Utah Department of Health, fentanyl related deaths were on the rise, increasing substantially in 2016. According to the report, there was a preliminary count of 41% fentanyl related deaths in Utah in 2016, the highest number since the Utah Department of Health began tracking overdose deaths in 2000. In 2015, there were only 23 fentanyl related deaths reported. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean those were the only, because we know how they don't count certain drug deaths in this country. The report stated the majority of fentanyl related deaths in Utah involve pharmaceutically sourced fentanyl. However, beginning in 2016, there has been an increase in deaths from illicit fentanyl. Lab-produced synthetic opioids are readily available online and may be pressed into pill form. Illegal labs in China often produce fentanyl for import to the United States, where it is used as a cutting agent for opioids and other drugs. Oftentimes, the drug user do not know they are ingesting fentanyl, which is much more powerful than heroin and other opiates. The report also stated that the use of naloxone, an opiate reversing agent, has increased steadily since 2010. The majority of naloxone administrations occurred in urban areas of Utah. All right, but we know Utah is one of those states that's very predominantly white, and even in urban areas. So, Salt Lake City is probably their biggest one there. But please tell me what you think. I'm not really surprised. Personally, I seriously believe they undercount these deaths because they're embarrassed by this. They are deeply embarrassed that this is happening in the country and it cannot be controlled. And we see how it's steadily rising. And no matter how much Narcan they have on the shelf or emergency responders going out to these addicts around the clock, it is not making any difference as far as decreasing the amounts of drugs that are used in the country. It's actually contrary, it's going up all over. But please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe, and don't forget to hit on that notification bell. Peace, family.